Yeah, good morning, welcome back to Mark's Railway Trails, and today we're in Manchester and we're in Cadishead trying to find the Cadishead station and the Cadishead viaduct. We've just come down this way. I've not kept it videoing for long because it was just overgrowth really, so we've just come through a lot of the overgrowth, me and Tony. I'm on Tony's patch today in Manchester, so when we're in Manchester I always get Tony to come with us for some lonely places, but that's where we've just come and this is where we're heading. And if our map serves us right, we've just come through all the old overgrowth and we should be finding the Cadishead viaduct. And here we go. If you look just ahead of you now, it's been a bit of a trail to get here, to be honest with you. Might go through a few fences, over fences, all cut off now because obviously don't want you on here, but this is what we've come to see, is the Cadishead viaduct, and this is what's in front of us now. And I'll swim my camera around in a minute because fantastic views, and you can just see Tony up front having a good mooch. We're right up to the edge here. Looking at down there now, there's a Manchester Ship canal. This is how high we are up on the line now. And there's two lines. Here, the higher line and the lower line. I'll show you the higher line first. And when I get near the viaduct. It's right on the edge now. Whoa. As you can see, right on the edge of the bridge, looking down onto the Manchester Ship Canal. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But what views over there. Tony's head of the pace as always.
Hi Harry!
And Harry, this is for you. We always mention Harry on our vlog. He's one of our biggest followers. That just gives you an idea how high we're up now and looking over the ship canal. I was hoping to get across the bridge, but there's no way you're going to get across this bridge today because it's all blocked off, as you can see, with containers. They overhang the containers, so you can't actually sneak around. That just gives you an idea how high we're up. Tony's just telling me that large chimney you can see in the back, just past the phone tower. Is the what, Tony?
The old tower works.
The old tower works. A lot of history around here. Tony's been filling me in today. So much history around here.
We're not dogging.
We're not dogging. Just if you look back at this container, this was put up due to a problem with gang fights in Ireland.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Parsington and from Cadishead, the gangs used to meet on this bridge here and they used to have big fights.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so they put these up to stop them.
Yeah, and they tried everything to stop them. In the end, shipping containers come on,
Yeah.
and also it's to stop them chucking things onto the ships going underneath. But there was some terrible fights, gang fights up here. It was renowned for it, you know. And that's why I brought Tony with me today, in case there's anyone hanging around.
Yeah, to do the crying. Yeah.
But I'll just show you in this. That's the other side. I lost my notes again.
What's your paper? Yeah.
Yeah, I always do. That's in my pocket. And that's on the other side, as you can see. Just no way of getting through. I'll be looking here. I'm going to pop my camera up through here and just this will take me onto the bridge. Excuse the camera a minute. I'm going to show you how rotten this bridge is. I'm not going to walk on the bridge because it is well rotten, but as you can see, well overgrown. I'm just going to go to the foot of the bridge and show you. There we go. That's the Cadishead Bridge. All gone to ruin. As you can see, the pipe work looking across. And I know you can't see it here, but when we show you from the other angle, the light that's coming through this bridge is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. There's the other side. That's going over the ship canal. And normally you can't get in here, but look at today, there's a hole in that container because loads of people have tried to walk this and not got through. We're lucky today that somebody's poked through, but well knackered that bridge. And like I say, I'd normally walk these bridges and I'm tempted, but you can just see the daylight underneath it, and they've got the railway police signs up everywhere. If you get seen up here, you're just going to get pulled off, so I'm not risking it. But that's the other side, and the other side of that's Partington Station, and that's what we're going to find this morning as well. But what a classic find. But if you look down, just look how that's rotten. The old bridge is rotten, it's well gone, but what a find. I'm so glad to get on here, and we're going to get the drone up after and I'll show you some aerial shots of it as well. But that's what they put up, and they filled him in the middle, and I'll just get a shot on the corner. We're right on the edge now. If you look down there, that will give you an idea. Oops, how high we're up. And there's a ship canal from this side, but you can't get round there because of the containers. No way you can walk round. But definitely some better days, that bridge. There you go. We're lucky to get in here today. I know loads of people have just walked and not got in, so we're quite honoured today. But we're going to head back up the old steps. I'm lucky I can get through this after that big breakfast we just had with Tony. Whoa! A bit of roaming. Yeah, right, so. But yeah, that's a good find, that, because I've known loads of people who've got here and you can't get through.
No, in fact, there's known loads of people who got here, did get through and never come back.
But it says there, warning, do not trespass. Me and Tony will not go somewhere we're not allowed, you know that. And that's why we've just come out of there. And now we're going to head back through the overgrowth again.
Just what you do is you look there, you can see the tanks.
Yeah.
This used to be called Port Partington Basin. So the tankers used to pull up here, unload oil and coal. And to the right hand side is a new recycling centre, massive.
Yeah, massive, you can see that, yeah.
And then the two white tiles in the distance is Priestley's, so they're gas products. They're calling it else now. And over there, the two towers you can see, that's the old power station. It's knocked down. The new power station is built, gas fired. Was built in its place. So
I'll show you. We'll zoom in on that because I've got a terrific zoom on this, and you can virtually get. You could probably see somebody's face on them when you zoom in. I'll just show you.
Yeah. There's the two towers.
There you go. Look how that's on 20 times. You could actually see somebody on that if it was on that.
Somebody's up there having a tea.
Now is that Russell Clark hiding up there, hiding his money?
Yeah.
It could be. We might have found where he's been hiding all this time.
Yeah.
Because we've we've been trying to find Russell Clark. There's so many places, and there's been sightings of him. Roger Smith's tipped us off a couple of times, but he's always one step ahead. And we thought he was in the Miley Tunnel. We just went a week too late. We've seen his shopping trolley and his bag where he kept his money. But it's long gone.
But we will catch you.
We will catch you, Russell Clark. And if you're harding up there, you know, that meal won't go away. You know, we will be finding you. So, but yeah, what a find that is. And I didn't expect to be getting across that today, so that's a big tick. And let's get my camera back. There you go. Last look at it before we go. But that was the first somebody's actually done the job for us. And poor Charlie Collins asked, we did not take that metal piling off to get in there before you say anything. Oh, just hold that a minute, so. Yep.
Those houses over there are Partington being extended. Like they do with all places now, keep extending them, but don't do anything about facilities or roads.
True.
Killing it.
Or doctors, or schools, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, good find that. It was worth the endeavour coming this side, because I doubt we'll get across on the other side, so I'm glad we did this side really as well. There's the ship canal heading towards Warrington, Tony, that way.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Latchford Locks. Another old station up there is Latchford Bridge, another one that you wouldn't walk over. And obviously that's going to be new houses there, isn't it, Tony?
I see it is.
Greenland, nobody gives a monkeys about now. And like I say, it's nice to have Tony Redmond on the walk too, because he grew up around here, so you can't, by that experience, he tells you things that, you know, you won't see on YouTube and what people walk. You know, lots of knowledge you just can't beat it.
Play on there as kids. Just down here on the left hand side, just where the housing finishes.
Yeah.
Just opposite the phone tower.
Yeah.
There's a place there we used to call Black Beach as kids. It used to be covered in oil, full of
Right.
shite. But that was the biggest one to play in summer.
Black Beach.
Yeah, come back and get voluntary.
Yeah. You can hear the wind now and it'll probably distort the sound a bit, but there it is. You can't get over the bridge apart from that little hole today, which is nice to see. So good tick off the box there, well worth the fighting to get to it. I'll keep it going, Tony, till no. Oh, I do, I can't figure out that, Tony. You can never fasten me later.
Yeah. Here's Mark, 58 years old and still can't tie his bloody laces properly. Nothing changes.
Redmond's still pulling us out there. You variable.
Your mother carried you for 9 months, I've been carrying you ever since.
And that motorway, Tony, where does that head into?
It's a bypass, so that takes you around the back of Hill and Cadishead.
Right.
Roughly starts where Salford Stadium is.
Right.
Salford Rugby there is.
Yeah.
And it comes out just prior to Glaisbury.
Right.
So it took
you.
all the traffic from Earlham and Cadishead.
Right, got you. So we're back into the vegetation. I'll keep it running. And we've got a massive downhill climb to get down. If we get down, Tony.
Downhill slide it'll do.
Yeah. And like Tony said, I wouldn't like to do this in summer. I put it in my bag. Too hot. When you start walking, isn't it? We're well high up here. Well high up. And here we go, the vegetation fight. And I wondered why Redmond let me go first. Oh!
Probably where the lower one was.
Yeah. That's the lower line on the other side.
It's a big drop, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, they have to raise this line 24 metres to cover the ship canal.
You turn European?
Yeah.
Metres, for God's sake.
That's what it said on the 24 metres.
Which is what, that?
I don't know, I can't convert. Maths was never my strong point. Right. There they are. And if you notice, I've gone first today because in Oldham, after that walk, I went home looking like an Apache after Tony brambling all the twigs in my face. But you imagined another 6 weeks up here, Tony?
Well, you wouldn't get through, would you?
No.
Well, because it's not going down, we might still be every 6 weeks.
Weeks if you can't get down that big hill. It's bad enough coming up. I think we'll duck this one, Tony. We got it?
Yeah.
You okay? Still some of the ballast down. Well, I'll tell you more of the history of the line when we get to the other end, because I wanted to save it till we get to the other end, really. Partington station end. I'll tell you more about the dates and the lines then, really. But imagine if ballast was near. Ballast is nice to walk on, but if you ever do it on your mountain bike, it's a killer.
Yeah, it is. Your tyres are a lot good, aren't they?
Yeah. Especially if you've got big chunky tyres, it just grips everything. And the cafe that we've just had our breakfast in, when we went in, it said on the board, "Do you want a Charlie Collins belly buster?" And me and Tony said, "Yeah, we'll try one of them," and you should have seen it. So we'll take a picture of it, Charlie, to show you. It was a right belly buster. There they are. Some old. Yeah, it's either part of definitely something of the station, that side of that
For
housing, signal box, or it was definitely something. Definitely something.
There's no way I'm going inside that.
No, not on that drop. Nice find, Tony. Just hear the ballast under your feet now. There we come, another gate, another obstacle. Luckily it's open to stop you getting on the getting to the bridge. There you go.
It's like a scene from The Prisoner.
It is, luckily to get through there. There's the tower that Tony was on about before. You can see it more clearly now, just in the distance. big flame fields. Now, if you're wondering where this line leads to, like I say, we're heading towards Cadishead station, Tony.
Cadishead, yeah.
Cadishead. Excuse my pronunciation, you can tell I'm not Manchester, from Manchester. Cadishead.
That's it.
That's it. Station. And there's two stations, higher level and down there the lower level. And this is what we're coming to find now. Like I said, you just block all these off now, so what would have been an easy walk to get onto from one end to the other, you've got to find a way in and do a lot of climbing, you know, as me and Tony have found out this morning. And as I said to Tony, Redman was climbing up that hill, maybe we shouldn't have had the Charlie belly buster.
Might not have been a good idea. Might get it back.
Now we've just hit a fence, so put my camera in and show you. Can't get into there, there's no way you can get into it. The new fences these. That bridge, when you look over it, down there I think is Liverpool Road.
That's right.
And if you carry on, that's the way we wanted to be heading, and that's where we'd have found Cadishead
Cadishead, there we go.
station. Unfortunately, there's no way we can get across it. There's just no way. We can't get round it because there's a massive drop either side. I'll just show you. There's the drop. If you're wondering where that is, that's Liverpool Road. And if you look directly in front of you there, that's the old line. If you notice how much lower it is compared to the new line, and they had to shut the old line to open the new line to raise the height 24 metres to get over the ship.
80 foot.
Which is 80 foot. Tony's converted it for us. I was never good at maths. So, but the old line outlived this line by 15 years due to freight. So, sad really. And the new line, 1964 it closed, and it's one of our famous beachings cuts.
Just thinking if it was bringing freight, the only freight it could be bringing in, I guess, would be coal to the fire station.
Could be, yeah, don't know, but that's what kept.
Yeah.
They said there was loads of work sidings and stuff down that line, which kept it open to the late 90s. And what that was, I don't know. But we're going to pause it here, and we're just going to go down now, down the line, and we're going to have a walk, see if we can get on this side. If not, we're going to walk it round to Partington Station and hit the bridge from the other side, and we can show you how rotten that bridge is. But before we do that, whoops, we're going to have to get down here. But I'm going to pause it here because we don't want Tony on Beagle and sending him 250 quid for Tony falling on his ass. So catch you in a minute.